Hi, this is the second in a series of 7 videos in which I share some poetry that I wrote with my friend Martin. And there's a playlist that collects them all, and you can watch them in any order you choose. And what we've done is we've chosen some poems from this book that share a similar theme and collected them in separate videos. So the theme for this video, which contains 7 poems, is called Fun. I hope you enjoy. Midnight Swimmer. Ignacio knew how to get into the pool house. The service door rusted open in a closet that was never locked. He was skinnier than me, but even he struggled to squeeze through the gap. He said his head was too big. Our clothes kept catching on the latch. In the end, we had to strip. The jam left red scratches across our backs, but in the still chamber, with occasional hollow whispers from the midnight traffic, we slid into the cool water, feeling the sharp sting ease with every stroke, swimming as silently as possible. Even the slightest splash echoed horrifically. However, shortly we grew comfortable and dived from ever bolder heights, sending explosions throughout the building. Within an hour, measured by the enormous white clock hung on the dim-tiled wall, we were bellowing as we smacked against the water over and over until our energies were spent and every wave created by our dark bodies subsided against the tiles. We dragged ourselves back into the closet through the gap door to our clothes.
This one is called Motorbike, and I think it might be a tribute to the lost midlife crises. I wish I could ride a motorbike and roam freely around the place, enjoying the speed and the powerful wind against my face, leaning it over hard whilst going round tight corners, taking all the risks and not having anyone else's orders. The heady smell of oil and fuel lingering in my nose, wondering to myself how fast this damn thing really goes. The breakdowns and the tinkering that make a good day out, but really it's the leather and the chance to pose about. Perhaps I am too old, or maybe was never quite that brave. Am I missing something, or just dodging the early grave?
Repair. I'm Francis. Call me Tiny. It's me who's responsible for easing the transition between the old machines and the new ones. I can't even call the new things machines. They're some sort of animal or plant. The engineers aren't telling us how they work, except that the things are fostered in a lab until they're ready for establishment on the grid. All I know is they give off some sort of radiation that muddies the signal on my AM radio. I only go to the grid to service the old rotors and slowly decommission them when they break. I get out there as soon as possible. It used to be a good gig before the blooms arrived. Listening to the radio, tinkering with all the old gears, the smell of crankcase oil, the slippy anodized aluminum shell, and the whispering blades. Used to have some pride in my work.
Three limericks that just wouldn't scan. Beaver fever. A silly beaver who took great chances was always nibbling at the branches. He munched a wire in the dark and went up in a big blue spark. So he perished in electrical circumstances. Once a beaver named Go-Getter Nettie made a dam of alphabeti spaghetti. When the river went faster, her home made of pasta washed into a stream of lettery confetti. There was a greedy beaver called Gary who bit off more than he could carry. He neglected their dam, left his wife in a jam, so she swam off with benevolent Barry.
Manifestation. The dream is real. The vision, once contained in the mind, may now be seen with the eye. Not only my eye, but the eyes of every living being who beholds it. Mundanity has been elevated, and what was previously thought to be half is now whole.
A poem about regret. Guitar lessons. I want to learn the guitar. Pluck them in the right way, and I will have a tune. Fret with this for many months. This is about mastering the tabs. Really, how hard can it be? Pressing the fingers in different shapes. 6 strings, body, and a neck. Picking away at the theory books. Maybe my teacher is a hog. This one is called A Little Outing. It's a meditation on being prepared. Let's pop down to the shops and get some ketchup to go on our supper. It'll be a nice little outing for a couple of minutes. No need to bring a coat. You can even wait in the car. Don't worry, precious. We're only going to be 5 minutes at the shop. Good idea. We can get a little bottle of wine too. Come in and choose one. Honey bunny, nobody will mind your puppy dog slippers. Oh, sweetheart, the machines refused my card. Can you pay Poppet? Oh, of course you don't have your purse concealed in that nightdress. I can see that quite clearly. No worries, I have some coins in the car. Wait there. Just wondering, love, did I give you the car keys? I can't get into the car. You think you heard them drop as I got out of the car? I'll look underneath. Yes, won't be a second. I know the ice cream is melting. Yes, sorry, darling. I am rather stuck. I crawled under the car and snagged my dressing gown on something. Yes, at least I have got the keys. Get someone to pull me out. Be my little treacle. Of course, I'm absolutely fine. My shins are a bit grazed, though. Oh! The exhaust pipe has actually come off the car as you dragged me out. My dressing gown is shredded and my pyjama bottoms are torn. Stop giggling! This map book is between my modesty and a crowd of 15 people. Oh, on the bright side, I did find £9.47 in the glove compartment, so we can have the wine and the ice cream. But now I rather fancy, after this little outing, we're beyond a little nibble for supper. Where are the house keys?